Hello and welcome to Freenow. We're glad you've decided to join us and look forward to getting you started. This video will go through logging in, going online, surge, completing a ride, cancelling a ride, bonuses, and how to update your documents. Let's start with going through the basics of using the Freenow driver app. If you haven't already, download the Freenow driver app from the App Store or Google Play Store. Once it's downloaded, open it. When you first open the Freenow driver app, you'll be asked to enable location services. Make sure you've set it to always allow. Next, enter the email address and password you used to register with Freenow. Before pressing login, make sure you have turned on Remember Me. This will save your login details so you can log into the app faster in future. Once you have logged in, you will automatically be set to offline or busy by default. Before going online, let's take a look around the app and some of its features. The button at the bottom right of the screen resets your current location. Remember to have your device's location settings set to always allow so your location is always accurate and you're able to receive rides. The icon at the top left of the screen is for pre-books. Advanced pre-books are not live for PHV in London yet, so let's move on for now. On the top right of the screen, you'll find the menu. This will let you access features such as your profile, settings, and quests. More on quests later. Let's go online so we can start accepting trips. At the top of the map, you'll find a car. Swipe back to the right and the toggle will change from yellow to green. You've now marked yourself as free and ready to receive rides. To go offline, repeat the same process. Remember, yellow for offline, green for online. When you're free, you'll also be able to see where other drivers are on the map. Surge is a great way to earn additional money on your fares during busy periods. Surge can go up to 3 times the original price. Whenever you receive a ride offer, you can see if surge is being applied to the ride. Currently, you will only be able to view surge whilst you are online. Do note that this will be changed in a future update, so you'll be able to view surge when offline. The heat map will show how high the surge is in certain areas. If the squares are in light purple, that means there is a low surge. If the square is in dark red, then that means there is a high surge. You can view the exact multiple of the surge by zooming into the area. Let's now explore how we accept our first ride. When you receive a ride request, the offer will appear as a card like this. Take your time to review the ride before accepting it. If you want to decline the ride, press the cross on the top right of the offer card. We don't track acceptance rates at Freenow, so don't worry about declining too many rides. If you're happy with the ride and ready to go, press Accept at the bottom, and the app will begin to navigate you to the rider's pickup point. When you arrive at the pickup point, press Arrived at the bottom of the screen. If you can't see it, swipe up at the bottom of the screen where the pickup information is to show the Arrived button. Once you've pressed it, a notification will be sent to the rider informing them of your arrival. It will also start an 8-minute waiting timer. The first 2 minutes are free. After 2 minutes, the rider will be charged 25 pence per minute as a waiting fee. If the rider hasn't shown up after 8 minutes, you are allowed to cancel the ride. Do not cancel until the 8 minutes have passed. If you cancel and have waited the full 8 minutes, you will be paid a £5 cancellation fee, plus the time you have waited. It's important to remember when completing rides that all fares are fixed price, and payment is automatically taken from the rider's selected payment method, so do not ask or accept cash at any time. When you arrive at the customer's destination, tap Take Payment, and the fare amount will appear. Press Confirm at the bottom of the screen to complete the ride and start the payment process. You will see a confirmation once the payment has been completed. You will then have the option to rate the passenger and leave feedback if you wish. After, you will automatically be free and available to accept rides again. If you do not wish to accept any more rides, remember to mark yourself as busy. As said before, Freenow does not track acceptance rates. However, we do track and monitor cancellations, so it's important to know how to do it correctly. To cancel a ride, swipe up during a ride and select Cancel Job. You will then be asked to confirm your cancellation. After you have cancelled, you'll be asked to give a reason for your cancellation. Remember, only accept the rides you believe you'll be able to complete. If you are ever in any doubt over whether you'll be able to reach the customer's pickup point, do not accept the ride. Cancellations cause a negative experience for customers. Cancelling a ride after accepting should only be done in exceptional circumstances. Excessive cancellations will be flagged live in our system and investigated by our quality of service team. Based on both driver and rider feedback, we have developed what we call the perfect journey. This maps out what the best practice is for every stage of the journey where something may go wrong, so you can deliver the best service possible. Always go straight to the passenger's pickup point after accepting. If you think you're going to be late, call the passenger. Only press arrived once you are at the passenger's pickup point. Before the passenger enters your vehicle, ensure you are wearing a face covering. Do not start the ride until the passenger is in your vehicle and you have confirmed their name. Drive safely within the speed limits and obey the laws of the road. Avoid making personal calls during the journey. This is our most frequent complaint. Confirm the exact drop-off with the passenger and drop them there. We take serious incidents at Freenow seriously. When we become aware of an incident, we will always try to get your side of the story before taking action. If we find during our investigation that the driver is at fault, we may have to terminate our relationship with you. If we do decide to terminate our relationship with you, we are obliged by law to notify Transport for London. Quests are objectives you can complete in order to earn additional bonuses on top of your earnings from fares. To see what quests are available, open the menu on the top right and select Quests. Tap on the day you wish to see available quests for. You can then see any available quests and how far you are from completing them. Please note that you'll need to be opted in to receive notifications through the app to see quests. Freenow also reserves the right to not pay bonuses to drivers that operate fraudulently to claim them. In any incidents of dishonesty, it is our obligation as a PHV operator to report it to TfL. It's important that you keep your documents up to date to minimize disruption to your driving. Make a note of when your documents are due to expire so you can update them ahead of time. The Freenow app will also send you reminders. Always upload the original copy of the document. Freenow cannot accept photocopies or scans. When taking the photo, ensure all four corners of the document can be clearly seen and isn't obstructed or cut off. Avoid glare in the photo. This might make it harder for us to read. Finally, always take the photo with a steady hand. If the photo is too blurry, we may not be able to accept it. Following these tips will not only minimize the chances of your documents being rejected, but it will also help speed up the time it takes for documents to be validated for everyone. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy driving for Freenow.